Hello. I just got my drink. Oh, you had some good sleep? That's nice. Hello! So my Pixel 6 died a while back. I raised an issue to Google in October 2023. I got the reply today. Kindly take it to the nearest repair center. Ah, very prompt replies. So, how is everybody doing? I'm just, so I've just decided that this is going to be a pretty chill drawing stream. Yes, it's not Refraction Railway 6. I'll get to that. I mean, I've got plenty of time to do so. And, what's this, a title card? Yep, it's a title card. What's this? Is this a da-da-da? I really like the memes. You know those memes. So I'm just... What was I gonna say? I was going to say something, but I forgot. So, wait, let me test something. I tried to fix my, what's it? My Twitch commands. My Twitch channel redeems. So, can you, okay, so I'm gonna try to play a sound right now. Tell me if you hear something. Okay, you can hear it? That's nice. I'm just trying to check if it works because I had trouble with it before. Oh, nice. Okay. So before we start, let me just open my drawing program. Finally getting that gambling feeling that we've been missing. That doesn't count as an actual gacha, by the way. It's just a test run. Anywho, I'm just gonna open my, paint. Here we are. So, what we do is... Okay, so for my YouTube membership awards, I said something about a wallpaper for your phone or your, PC. So, we will try to draw one such thing. So I figured that I'd start drawing it so that, you know, more people could see it, and then, yeah. Let me just write something. Nah, I filled up my announcement board. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, it'll just be a sketch. I'll probably just get to... You know what, I should probably change the title to reflect that. Drawing my thumbnail. Drawing... Is this Hollow Knight OST? Yes. Actually, I don't really know how to title that. Like, if I'm going to be drawing, like, a wallpaper for my members... Oh yeah, I forgot. Answer my survey. How many people did your survey? I've received 25 replies so far. Hello, Aram, did you know the difference between fragile and brittle? I guess they're, like, breakable in completely different ways, if I were to guess. Like, fragile is something that, I don't know. Maybe they're maybe they're synonyms. Like, I was thinking, like, maybe fragile is, like, let's say you drop something. This glass is fragile because if you drop it, it can, crash into smithereens. But if you say something is brittle, this glass is brittle. If you just kind of hold on, if you just kind of hold it, then it'll break into smithereens. So, maybe like that? Fragile is more glass and egg, while brittle is more clay and rock. I'd say that brittle is more like, brittle means it does not bend but will shatter instead. So like, peanut brittle, because if you try to bend peanut brittle, it snaps. This isn't peanut brittle. I'm just out here drawing charts. Oh hey, Steam has a sale for bullet games. It's extremely durable, but it is fragile. It will not bend, it will snap in half. Toho. Hey, if you guys want to start playing Toho, a bunch of the games are on sale right now. Tungsten is brittle, but not fragile. Okay. All Toho'd out. Wait, like, I think a pretty big chunk of the games are on sale. There's a Mahjong Toho. Toho shoot the bullet. I think this is the picture-taking game. There's a Toho 20. I mean, I guess it's been out for a while now. Oh, fancy. get Cuphead and mold every stream. I don't know what to suggest for the alternate outfits. That's okay. Just type whatever you feel like. Toho 19, which was like the Phantasmagoria type. Unfinished Dream of Living Ghost. I don't know why I'm just browsing Toho games. But yes, a lot of the... I think like most of the mainline Toho games up until the 18th are free. Are not free. Like, discounted. So if you want to buy a whole bunch of them, then just go ahead and do that. I mean, I think we could listen to Toho OSTs on here. I'm not sure if we'll get, like, copyright claimed, but... yeah, like, I think Toho OST should be safe, but I'm just not sure if they're good for, like, relaxing. They're good music, but I'm not sure if they're very relaxing music. Maybe you could listen to, like, the Hello, Trickster! Maybe you can listen to, like, the more chill remixes of those. Like, there's this remix of Necrophantasia that became sort of popular on the TikTok. How's it doing? Oh, I'm, drawing something. I'm thinking about changing the title to reflect more accurately what I'm drawing. But I don't know how to say, like, drawing a wallpaper for my members, drawing a wall. Let me decorate your screen. Play Escape the Backrooms with viewers. Oh, sure. Okay, so wallpaper time. Like, I looked at a bunch of, like, other VTubers that have memberships and, trying to see what they have for their wallpaper. Usually they only have, like, sort of blurry previews of stuff, and, I just kinda have to glean what I can from there. Monster Hunter Rise or Monster Hunter World? So what I wanna do is, what was I going to say again? Where was I? I was looking at Mies. Right, so wallpapers are quite common offerings for VTuber memberships. So I've looked at a bunch of them, or at least like the blurry parts of them that I could find. So that I could figure out how to draw my own. Also, I guess, you know, you could just get like VTuber inspired wallpapers for free. So yeah. Maybe later on I'll make a live 2D animated one. That sounds like fun. I should do that. That's fun. So usually people like very detailed pictures. I want something that would be usable for both PC and PC and phone. That's a bit tricky. But yeah, whatever this finished product is going to be, it will be you can use it. You can use it if you're a member. If you're a member of my channel. So please Join my memberships or something. Also, it won't be like. Also, once you become a member, it'll always be available. So yeah. I'm looking at a bunch of wallpapers. Like there's ones that you make for phone and ones that you make for phone, and then there's ones that you make for PC. I want one that would work for both. But that's gonna be tricky, because then you need to move stuff around. Moving things around, eat. So, I'm thinking for this one... Hello! I'm like pie, but now I'm Vox from Aspen Hotel. Hello! Best to focus on one kind of wallpaper. I'd say that the phone ones are better because they're easier to, like, adjust. I mean, like, the PC ones, not the phone ones. Whoop! Want this to fit my general aesthetic. Do you remember me? No, I haven't seen your username before. Maybe
this shit is so ass.
Hey, is it working now? Hey, did you guys hear something just now? Oh, nice. Finally, it works. Hello. This shit is so ass. That pie guy that says, I love pie. What's your favorite flavor of pie? After 1,000,000 years. I just kind of fumbled around with my settings. When's the next big update in Uma Musume? Like, I know there's been a Champions race recently. I don't usually participate in those. Pie flavor. Cast drown. Okay, water time. I actually have like 2 drinks with me. Water and hot chocolate. Water. So, this one is going to be like sort of retro themed. Water and hot. That's gonna be super watered down. This picture is sort of, like, you know those chunky computers from back then? I want you to say Zedton in reverse order. Not these. I like the dynamic style of wallpaper that the ones you see in box arts of fighting games. Okay. Like, you know those super old computers? Yeah, this is one of those. I'm trying to draw one of those. I think they're more squarish though than, squarish. I think they're more squarish than rectangle-ish. I assume that you know what is coming this week, yes? The World Cup? The new Intervalo and Nimbus company? Your birthday? Wait, yes to which one? All 3? Oh, the Nimbus Intervalo. Yes, we will take care of. We will be there. There's still 4 months left until my birthday. Okay, very advanced happy birthday to you then. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I have to wait for my cheese hot dog to be unfrozen. Hope your hot dog becomes unfrozen. Yay. Did you keep that old PC? Like, apparently they make PC cases that look like retro stuff. Yeah, you might not get, like, the most complete experience if you're watching with me, so even if you did watch the Digital Circus series with me, it would probably be nice to do, like, a watch-along on your own. Do your own watching. Is this FNAF 2 jump scare? Somehow I feel like the shape of this isn't right. Like the whole Battlehood of Persona 4 Reload has the bits of the old analog TV on it. Disturbing. I always think that this Persona song is disturbing the peace. Disturbing the peace. Well, this isn't a TV, this is a computer. Gotta wait for Persona 6 gameplay trailer for the next few years now. The back be seen that much because it's like near the bottom. That is just alright, I guess. Maybe I could cut off one of the ends. I want... But then if I cut off, like, the bottom part, it won't really read that this is a computer. Who is that? It's Slenderman! It's me, Mario! Music changed to scary the moment you mentioned Slenderman. I don't know if I like that pose. And then here, and then I could probably add a few more details, like one of those old PC towers, like this. Talking about Minecraft, what is the base you started in your first play of Minecraft? Well, the people that play Minecraft could probably answer that question. Oh, I should have included a question about Minecraft bricks. Like, I should have included a question in the questionnaire about people's favorite Minecraft bricks. Next survey when you reach 2K subs. Maybe I'll do something different for that. This reminds me of like the music in Nimbus when you're in those, like, you know, pick from this thing or that thing. Dun, 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 in the mirror dungeons. Okay, I think it's better if I, like, draw the computer first. I'm just guessing I'm just guessing the perspective of this. Maybe I shouldn't make it so complicated. Okay, what if we just, like, do away with the whole computer thing? We have a, different thing here. Hello. Okay, so we have the thing here. Like, this would be like the screen. I guess like a more up... Okay, maybe this would be like a more upfront view of the computer. Then star for 2 jewels. Oh, thank you. Star. Then something like this. Digital Circus is gonna get a Fortnite collab. Interesting. You can play as like Bounty Hunter Jax. So here's the computer, right? We got the more frontish view of it instead. There's that mesh transfer. Okay, let's curve it a bit so that it looks more like a computer. And then Sonic is coming to Fortnite. Wow, that's a lot. Hey guys, when can I... How famous do I need to be to get a Fortnite collab? Hey, Hololive could have a Fortnite collab. I mean, they have Funko Pops. They can do anything, basically. I already saw the... I think I already went on my whole rant about the Hololive Funko Pops. They look so weird. Howdy, Sheriff Pumpkin. Maybe when you get to 1,000,000 subs. Okay, guys! Let's get to 1,000,000 subs, everybody! Like, not only do I not like Funko Pops in general, but the HoloLive ones just look so, just look kinda strange. Just be a CD flying around. Maybe like a CD as a weapon. Like a gun that shoots CDs or something, I don't know. I don't know how Fortnite works. I've only ever seen, like, CD shuriken. I've only ever seen, like, the costumes and then different characters doing dances. CDs. CDs nuts. This is gonna be a difficult pose to get right, but I think I'm on a good path with this sketch. Virtual hologram out of monitors will probably take like... What is? I'm waiting an answer. Wait, what's the question? I'm curious too! how I don't think that works. Well, you know, if you're looking for an answer, you can always look at the answer to life in the universe and everything, Okay, I'm a little impatient. Like, I want to talk about some of the... I want to talk about some of the answers that I got. Does this look good? I don't know. It looks kind of flat. So maybe something like this, and then I can adjust it a bit for like perspective and stuff. Are you Venus because you're underrated? Aw, thank you. God is on a mountain top, burning like a silver flame. How is Venus underrated? Like, I'd say it's a pretty, well-rated planet. Now, if you're looking for underrated planets, like... we don't talk about Mercury enough. Venus is also a great painting. Maybe, Venus is also a character from Sailor Moon. I haven't really watched Sailor Moon, only 10 episodes once. So I'm not actually sure what people really think about Sailor Venus, but I see her a lot. She even has her own spin-off manga. I wouldn't say that she's underrated. Earth is pretty underrated. Yeah, like Pluto is the most disrespected. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did Sailor Venus's manga come first? Before Sailor Moon? Like, kind of like how Jujutsu Kaisen Zero came before Jujutsu Kaisen. What did Pluto do? Pluto did nothing wrong. They said it was a planet, but then they said it wasn't. Literally raised by Mickey Mouse. Oh yeah, codename Sailor V, which is the origin of Sailor Venus. It actually is a prequel to Sailor Moon. It was like it's like a one shot that ran in the manga. It was like a one shot, kind of like you know, Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. Yeah, like Jujutsu Kaisen Zero was like a prequel. They only retroactively named it Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. It was originally called Tokyo Metropolitan Curse Technical School. I should continue watching JJK. It was pretty fun. But then I'm having trouble just finishing anime in general. Okay, maybe this whole computer idea is kind of ass. What do you guys think? Should I, come on Tokyo Game Show, reveal a new Devil May Cry game? Okay, so now I ask you. I ask you, everybody. Is this, should I keep this? Should I keep this idea? Should I keep the computer idea, or should I do something else? I mean, after all, you guys are probably gonna be the ones that are gonna subscribe to my membership. So it's good to ask for your opinion. Every artist has their own signature eyes. Yeah, like, I think the eyes are some of the easiest ways to, you know, distinguish between different art styles. Like, whenever I ask, how do you know that I drew something? It's... yeah, one of the first answers will be something about the face. How about a cat next to the computer? How about a blobby next to the computer? Wait, I don't know how to draw round objects. Okay, something here. So, like, we draw the base. It sort of goes in front of the computer because what is the life? What is the meaning of life and the universe and everything? Life is inherently meaningless and morality is a prison. Or you mean morality or mortality? Drawing the guidelines for the blobby. Kinda hard to draw the blobby lines. Okay, maybe this needs to be smaller. Looks like a basketball turned into a pot plant. It's supposed— the bottom part is supposed to be like that. This. Looks like the White Knight fella. I don't know, maybe the full blobby is a bit too much. Oh, here's a smaller blobby. Like a table decoration. Hey, you know the anime clan ad? Oh, done with the questionnaire. Nice. Nice, let me read the answers. I have plenty of questions to ask you guys about— oh wow, that's a lot of anime. Wait a minute, Minecraft story mode? Okay, I'm spoiling. Somebody gave me a whole bunch of anime recommendations at once. Oh, somebody, how many precisely? A lot. I didn't really count how many, but there was just like a whole block of text that was just anime recommendations. I wish I could say more, but, yeah, it's supposed to be a surprise. Okay, here. So I wanted to... Okay, there we go. Shut down that incognito tab before you become like me, stare. Wait, I mean, they do give you butter at the store. At some restaurants. Like, if they offer free bread, they also give you butter. Much in the same way that... But then, not really sure if butter counts as a condiment. Maybe in the context of bread, then it does, but, yeah, no, it lacks the flavor. Like, if it's something that... If you consider a condiment being something that you add to, food, then butter is a condiment, sure. Yeah, like, you know, mostly, like, you know, salt, you add it to food, but you when it's done, and you also add it to food before it's done. Salt is a condiment. would you eat boiled hot dog without any condiments? If you are, there's probably something wrong about it. Like, it depends on the kind of hot dog. Sometimes the hot dog is flavorful enough that you could probably just enjoy it by itself. But then sometimes, you know, yeah, you can eat it with rice. Oh, okay, here. Not everything needs a condiment. Yeah, like a common way to eat eggs apparently is with ketchup. I don't usually do that. I don't really like ketchup on my stuff unless it's absolutely needed. What's the definition of absolutely needed? Like if it tastes bland without it. Hot dog with jam. Oh yeah, don't they serve like in some countries they serve meat with jam, like the Swedish meatballs, they have the jam so that it doesn't taste so like so it doesn't taste so fatty. What if you go camping and boil some hot dogs, but you forgot the ketchup? Would you still eat it or feed the bears? Well, I'd still eat it. Would be acceptable if you grilled the hot dog. So, grilled hot dogs on their own are okay. But boiled hot dogs are not okay. Okay, maybe I picked a bit of a different. Maybe I picked a bit of a complicated concept for my first wallpaper. I saw a tutorial on how to make a DIY camping stove. That was neat. I should go outside for content, but also for enjoyment. I mean, I do leave the house on occasion. This like PC box looks so weird. I'll fix the PC box. Alright, here is the sketch so far. Maybe I'll make it bigger so that my character has a bit more focus. I don't like that billboard. I should undo that. So, what the? Why are you guys? Why are you guys fighting about hot dogs? I don't know why I put on my headphones. Like I just, like I don't need headphones to read. Right. If it. My workmate has boiled hot dogs with instant noodles. That's way worse. Actually, that doesn't sound that bad. I could boil some noodles and hot dogs right now. But I won't because I'll be leaving my station. Tastes good because the soup of the noodle doesn't add any seasoning or just have like boiled noodles, like just noodles, nothing else, not even the soup that comes with the noodle. Dang. Wait, time to continue drawing this PC. Okay, maybe here I could add like a speaker or something. Like honey mustard? I don't think I've tried it before, actually. Like, the closest thing I've tried to it was those, like, honey butter chips. Those are nice. That's actually, one of my favorite snacks. Okay, so now we have like this whole bunch of gadgets. Liquid, so liquid opinion. What's a gas opinion? So a a solid opinion is an opinion you won't change your mind on. A liquid opinion is something that, you might change your mind on, and a gas opinion is an opinion that you don't really have yet. I don't know. I just made that up. Not like a looking up. Look. Okay, I think this works. Maybe. Did I remove the blobby? Hello? It's just Metal Gear Solid all over again. Wow, that's a real... I was gonna make a joke, but it kinda sucked. Wait, let me just draw like the stuff on the bottom so that I don't get confused. It looks great, thank you! Blobby is optional like condiments on a boiled hot dog. Like, you know, hot dogs usually have enough flavor by themselves. At least the ones that I'm familiar with. Excuse me, sir. I just put this big ol' speaker. Her brain must be cooked from the hot dogs. Hot dogs are peak. Yeah, I could sure use a hot dog right now. Stop talking about food. I'm just gonna wanna eat. And I could fix myself a snack, but then that would be leaving, and I don't do that. Like, is it commonplace for streamers to leave their spot and make food? I don't know, I don't watch a lot of streams. Gonna boil some and eat it without condiments. Okay, I'm gonna, I think I'm happy with the sketch now, so I'm just gonna blow up the picture a bit. So that it still has a good resolution even if you try to use it for mobile. Okay, now let's draw. Mine does sometimes. I'll take a hot dog and eat it! Okay, Yo, Jimmy, can I have a hot dog with nothing? I hate line art. Let's look at these VTuber wallpapers again. I mean, I guess line art can just be like, uh, optional, maybe? I don't know. Why do you think most of my drawings posted on the community are mostly sketches? Yes, line art is indeed very difficult. Let's try to do it anyway. Because we must. It is our duty as good artists to do even the parts we don't like. Yeah, some artists don't color their, some artists don't use line art at all. Like, like I've heard people say, like, if you don't like doing line art, then just don't do it. Which is a fair point. And I guess it's a bit more viable for bigger illustrations, because if the illustrations are larger, then you probably don't see that much detail. Or it would be easier to add more details, like, when the drawing is nearly finished. Actually, let's try that. I'll just erase some of the parts where it gets, like, particularly messy. You just erase it until... What would you say is not YouTube-friendly sketch? Anything with, like, where the characters are... Anything that's, like, you know... Where the characters are not appropriately clothed. Or aren't clothed at all. Also, I guess maybe some stuff with a lot of blood. I don't think YouTube would like that. Hello. Stop. Like, this is a pretty big art piece-ish, but I want to finish it quickly. Alien. Oh yeah, in relation to my... I can't talk about the stuff on the poll. I have to wait. I have to wait for the appropriate time to bring up the poll. I can't talk about it now. Anywho, let's just say that I wasn't expecting there to be so many Alien fans. Which poll are we talking about? Oh, the one that I... The one that I have in my pinned. Please answer. You probably already answered it. Oh yes, I'm talking about the survey. Yeah, I can't talk about the stuff that that I added to the survey for now, but let's just say that your answers in some categories have surprised me a bit. Like, I wasn't expecting the distributions to be like that. Time to cook my breakfast. Okay, enjoy your breakfast. Alright, First, let's lay down a base color. Next, let's lay down some colors. Wait a minute, I put the thumb in the wrong position. Maybe the colors are a bit too saturated for now. And digital art really makes a lot of stuff, easier. Like, you can easily make corrections if you wanna. Of course, you still need, like, you know, good techniques and stuff. But let's say, if I wanted to change the color of the hair, it wouldn't be as easy to do traditionally. So now I'm thinking that the hair is a bit too, there we go. Imagine scanning every pencil pen drawing for each progress. Like, you have to... Like, think about when all you had were cameras, like when smartphones weren't even a thing. Like, how cumbersome it must be to even record, like, the process of drawing. I'm sure, but then I think there are, like, videos of, like, old cartoonists doing their job. So I'm guessing they just, like, hang the camera up there. Hmm. Hmm. I remember taking pictures of my screen with my flip phone and to send memes to my friends. Don't an artist pay printing companies? Just a massive 25 kg professional rig on top of your head. Now you just, like, put a smartphone up there and draw away. It should be a tad darker. Just a tad. Mm, computer. Then I have to color everything else. I'm thinking that this room is quite dark, so... Yeah, let's just do this, opacity thing. Hold on, let me just... Okay, I'm gonna be gone this bot. Alright, let's add some highlights. Like, obviously some parts are going to be a bit brighter. Like, the stuff surrounded by the computer. There we go. We do that. And that. Wait. Nah, that looks out of place. Okay, we just color in the bits. The recording bits. Bot crying in the corner like, I thought you were one of us. I have standards. I know this looks like a mess right now, but hear me out. Um... If it clanks, it's a bot! I hope this is making sense. Like, I'm just trying to work out the color scheme and lighting at this stage. maybe here there's still a bit of light shining from the screen. I will try to clean this up later. Yes. Okay, it's starting to look not bad. Hello. All whales are mammals. If it swims, it's a fish. Okay, maybe like the stuff in front needs more differentiation from the stuff in the back. Is this working? Does this look okay? I mean, we are still in the sketching stage. There we go. Right, like this. And then... Alright. Just move things around a bit. Gotta go now. Okay, thanks for coming. Like... Okay, Ah. Now how do I clean this up? Okay, I'll just make like a flat sketch layer of sorts, and then... Yeah, I think this is a good place to start doing line art. Line art or flat coloring. You can just go straight to flat color. Hello, chat. My ass has been addicted to Minecraft Dungeons 2 news for the few days it's been revealed. Oh, hey. What's Minecraft Dungeons? Oh. Oh, Minecraft Dungeons 2. So it's like... Is it fun? I mean, it's probably fun. It's got to be. The first is the best Minecraft spin-off ever made. I see. Wait a minute, Whoop. Legends we don't talk about Earth, but it's still really good. I see, I see. Wait, no, please don't. I think it's okay for the lines to not be like super clean. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll just do the lines normally. Ah! Ooh. Hmm. How's this? Wait, no, that's not how ears work. Hello. Hello. Doing great. I'm drawing a wallpaper. I'm hoping to finish this soon. This is one of the first big illustrations I worked on in a while. And of course, there's like bar art commissions. This is probably one of my bigger projects in a while. I don't usually like usually when I draw, you see the stuff that I post. It's usually just like sketches and stuff. So so it's nice to try and do something this big again. Hmm. Like to find a way to get out of the amazing digital circus, and you made it. Oh yeah, they do use this exact model of TV in the show. I mean computer. It's not a TV, it's a computer. Yes, this is looking a bit messy right now, but don't worry, I'll clean this up. Uh, Somehow I just can't get the bangs right. I have to look at the reference of myself. Okay, there we are. Now is the time where I can change my eye shape. Got a picture of Mini You. Oh, it's just regular me, I guess. um... The number of eyelashes I have depends on how I'm feeling. But it's actually kind of more efficient to fill in the eyes like this before coloring them. And then use a different layer to color them. Hmm. There we go. Actually, like, yeah, I think I've said this before, but coloring in coloring in the sketch makes it a lot easier to draw. Yeah. So, how is everybody doing? I guess now is the time to, you know, pull out the question generator. I don't... Where the heck did I put that? Like, I don't know where to... I used this different website once, but I can't find it anymore. But, let's just try to use it anyway. So, it says here... What's your favorite candy? Well... My favorite candy, I'd say, is... M&M's. I think I've already said that my favorite candy is M&M's. Like, I don't get to have M&M's that often, but when I do, it's great. My favorite I also like, you know, yeah, I've already mentioned M&M's and the hard strawberry candies. Like, I think this is a bit weird, but I kind of like the red candy flavor. I don't, I think it actually tastes kind of good. Favorite candy, Kit Kat, I'd say. Oh yeah, Kit Kats are great. I like the matcha flavored ones. I think I have some right now. I once had like a dark chocolate Kit Kat. That was good. I liked it. My favorite, my other favorite candy is, besides the other two that I mentioned, another candy that I like, but haven't had lately is like the caramel toffee types. Like, you know the caramel candies that are chewy? Yeah, I had those ones and then I was never able to look back. Yeah, they're delicious. I love them. My favorite, okay, let's do another question. What incredibly strong opinion do you have that is completely unimportant in the grand scheme of things? Okay, BRB lunch. Enjoy your lunch. I believe that, let's see. Cereal should always. Okay, I think this is not an unpopular opinion, but cereal should always come before the milk. Like, I saw my sister putting milk before the cereal first, putting milk before the cereal, and I don't think I've looked at her the same way since. Vice versa for me, I like the cereal to stay crunchier for a bit longer. Yeah, that was my sister's reasoning. That one fateful day when I saw her making herself a bowl of cereal, I'm like, wait a minute, you put the milk first? Then she said it keeps the cereal crunchy. I don't know, I just don't know. I just don't know if that's a good way to have cereal. Like, you don't really get the right cereal milk ratio. That's awful. That's terrible. Let's fix that. Sometimes I just put a small amount of cereal and I add more if I want to keep eating. So yeah, I think there are some people that also do like a hybrid approach, I suppose you could call it. Like you put cereal and then milk and then adjust accordingly. But then I'm not really sure if... But like, who wants to micromanage their cereal? Alright, next. Wow, these questions are boring. Let's look for another one. Me, apparently. Actually, that might have been mine. What's your worst habit? Any leftover milk I just give to the dogs. I can't give my milk to my dogs because I can't give the milk to my dogs because the cereal that I usually eat is chocolate flavored. I just drink it. So you get a nice little drink afterwards. I also don't like, I know there's like milk that tastes like fruit, but I just can't get behind fruit flavored cereal for that reason. Banana milk. Strawberry milk and banana milk are pretty popular in, I think, like Korea. You can buy them. I even saw like how to make them from scratch. Like you crush a bunch of strawberries or bananas, you put them in milk, leave it for a while, boom, enjoy your drink. Like, I think somebody suggested once chocolate cereal with chocolate milk. I feel like that's over. I think like that's a tad overkill. Alright, okay, so I got the next question. Do you sing when you're alone? What songs? Well, my answer is yeah. Sometimes I'll just, depends on what song that I'm really, really into at the time. Like, how I listen to songs is I find a song, I like it, I listen to it a lot, and then I forget about it until I remember that it exists and then listen to it again. So whatever that song is, but then, some songs are much more fun to sing than others. A lot of the songs I like tend to be like mostly instrumental break. But there's ABBA songs, those are always good to sing. Put some random YouTube music on. Sometimes it even recommends me songs I never knew that I'd enjoy. Oh yeah, there's this app, I think it's called Radio Garden. Where, you can, like, listen to radio stations from around the world. I found this one that was just playing, like, that was just playing songs by the Japanese jazz band Cassiopeia. I actually ended up really liking it. But of course I can't play the music here because copyright. I recommend trying those. There's also this other website called Radio with a lot of O's that gives you radio stuff from certain time periods and so you can listen to, say, radio from the 50s and 60s or modern day stuff. Radio music must have been really limited when it first came out. Yeah, basically, like, you could only listen to what was on the radio. They didn't have, like... Spotify back then. The thing about Spotify is that you basically have like every song from every time period just there. The sound drove them insane. Yeah, imagine, growing up in the 60s and then the Beatles have just dropped. And then you listen to this and then they're like, I wanna hold your hand, and they're like, whoa! That's crazy, I've never heard anything like this before. And then it just kind of jump scares you on the train or something. You're just going on your commute to work or school or whatever, and then suddenly, I wanna hold your hand, and then it's like, when MJ passed away, I kinda got sick of his music at the time. I think I stopped listening. I think I wasn't really listening to the radio that much at the time. Every radio station kept playing his music nonstop. I don't really remember what it was like. I only remember hearing about it, but I don't remember if the radio played his music more or less. I think at that time I was already getting my own music player. So I would just like listen to my little selection of music, which of course was like MP3s from the internet. Kinda like how people feel about the certain Christmas song that rolls around. You mean all of them? Like, there's like 10 Christmas songs! All I want for Christmas is you. Why is it, like, of all the Christmas songs, why that one? I guess because it's, like, the newest and most popular. I mean, okay, it's not the newest. Like, of course, there have been other artists that made Christmas songs. Like, Justin Bieber has his Christmas song. Ariana Grande has hers. And yet still, everybody singles out All I Want for Christmas Is You. The 4 Christmas songs of the apocalypse. Let me just turn off my sketch. Okay, that doesn't look completely terrible. Please, someone compose a different kind of Xmas song. And saying that Halloween songs are pretty good in comparison. Like, you've got Thriller, Monster Mash, Spooky, Scary Skeletons. What are other Halloween songs? Actually, I don't know that many. Somebody's watching me. The Nightmare Before Christmas. I think I already, No, that's not Spooky Scary. That's not Spooky Scary Skeletons. Oh yeah, this is Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Na. This is Halloween. Everybody make a scene. The time you will see. It's time for Halloween. Like, what if there was a heavy metal Christmas song? I think one might exist out there somewhere. But the closest I can think of is My Chemical Romance's cover of All I Want for Christmas Is You. Pretty sure someone made one. Wait, let me look it up. Metal. There are, there are, like, you know, Christmas song covers by metal bands. So there's that. Mistress for Christmas by AC/DC, does that count? Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Santa Claus is coming to town. Okay, there is just a lot of, like, Christmas song covers by metal bands. Way more than I thought there would be. Okay, it doesn't matter if the line art is kind of messy now. I'll clean it up later. You wanna know something that I've been watching lately? I've been watching, like, Lego animations. Looks pretty good, too. I'm looking forward to the more finished version of this. I want to make a wallpaper that will make people join my membership. Oh yeah, if you guys join my membership, you can have emojis and you can have your name at the end of my videos. Once I finish editing the Minecraft reaction part 2 and all the other videos that I have from my streams, then you will have your names be there. Stop motion animations are cool, just more time consuming than regular motion animations. Yeah, like some of the Lego channels I watch, they show their process and then they're like, you know, they have to take every individual picture, they can't move or else everything will get messed up. So there's quite a fair bit of difficulty there. I've also seen, like, you know, people do animations with anime figures. Mostly the dancing ones. The most I could muster for animation is 3 frames of a hand rotating. I think I'm ready for the big leagues. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty masterful. I can't even rotate the hand. Alright, let's look at the question generator. If you were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be? I don't know, I've never had to think about this before. Okay, vegetable, huh? I'm not really a fan of vegetables in general. But if I were to choose one... Potato. Is potato a vegetable? Or corn? Is corn a vegetable? Tomato is technically a fruit, but I guess we could consider it in the world of vegetables. Like, if corn is a vegetable, then probably corn. If corn isn't a vegetable and I have to pick another one, kinda irks me when people pronounce vegetable as vegetables. What even is the classification for corn? Well, I think most people would say corn is a grain. Vegetables. Wait, let me look up corn. Is corn a vegetable? Well, corn... Apparently corn is one of those things that can be all three: fruit, grain, and vegetable. So yeah, if you... Oh yeah, what kind of fruit are you? Corn. What kind of vegetable are you? Also corn. Alright. What fictional place would you most like to go to? Ah, this is an interesting one. Actually, I'd like to hear your answers to this too. Well, for me, if I were to choose a fictional place to go, probably... Oh, I wouldn't go to the city from Limbus, that's for sure. Like, that's... Like, it's just danger in every corner. So, the fictional place that I'd like to go to the most would be... I don't know why, but I'm thinking about Middle Earth from Lord of the Rings. I don't even watch Lord of the Rings. I haven't even seen or read Lord of the Rings, but somehow I'm thinking about Middle Earth. Probably some slice of life fantastical anime or manga. Maybe like an isekai city. That would be a nice starter place. Modern life with mythical creatures. Oh, that's cool. That would be cool to see. Like, okay, there are many places in Middle Earth, but like, I guess like the Hobbit town. What's the Hobbit town called? I said corned. What do they call the place where the hobbits live? The Shire. Yeah, the Shire. Okay. Man, I should really watch Lord of the Rings. I should watch or read it, but maybe watching. How long are the Lord of the Rings movies? Yeah, I would like to visit the Shire. Maybe if I had to visit like an anime setting, like the world of Pokemon with Pokemon. Or you know, the like even though it's kind of like real world adjacent, like this the sort of fictionalized version of urban Japan in Hero Academia. Like the fictionalized version of Japan in My Hero Academia. I like to go there where everybody has like powers and stuff. And too short, you could lose your car anytime. Well, there was no car to lose to begin with. I'd be crazy jealous of people having quirks. Like I like how like you know in the manga. Okay, I'm not sure if they added an explanation for quirks later, but they like when they first explain how everybody has quirks, they don't really go into much detail. Like everybody just has powers now. Yippee! 5 from Kaiju number 8. Imagine having a quirk where you pee out of your what? Okay, given the like sort of randomness of quirks, I think that's an actual one that somebody could have. It's very unfortunate, but you know, you can have it. Like in Hero Academia, Deku's parents both have pretty weak quirks. I must assume they don't show his dad. We must assume that his dad like dead, working somewhere, or maybe like he's just kind of absent from the narrative. I mean, I guess, like, that sort of quirk might work like something like pepper spray. You know, a diversion for potential evildoers. Yeah, his dad breathes fire. Like, I think, yeah, they mentioned that in the first episode. Like, when Deku goes to the hospital because he's born without a quirk. It's interesting that they made him quirkless. I guess he had, okay. So, like, all the other holders of the One for All, they weren't necessarily quirkless. But then, you know, like, I guess they wanted to show, like, Deku's determination to become a hero despite his weaknesses. Rather than the fandom theory that his quirk was stolen. Like, how would his quirk be stolen? Like, like, I know Eraserhead's ability is to erase quirks, but, like, that's temporarily, right? One for all, maybe. No, wait, all for one. Oh, yeah. Man, I should catch up on Hero Academia. Like, I think they started revealing more about All for One, like, around the time I stopped reading or watching. The doctor that they visited works for All for One. So that's, like, the theory. And then All for One would have taken- and then he would have taken the quirk from Deku. But then, you know, I think, you know, having him just be regular quirkless might work better, you know, just to show that, you know, that even though Deku has this weakness, he still wants to try his best to become a hero. Like, I think this is something that's been on my mind for a long time. Hold on a second. Alright, so let me tell you, this is something that I've had in my mind for a long time. And that's, like, you know, the prevalence of, like, how do I describe this, like, bloodline, powerful bloodline, I guess, like, narratives in anime. Like, I was gonna call it, like, the chosen one stuff, but then, like, you could apply the words chosen one to basically anything. But, like, you know, the tendency, like, in anime where the main character may appear unassuming at first, and then he becomes stronger, or she. Like, the main character is, like, unassuming at first, but then they become stronger, but then you find out that they actually have, like, they're from this lineage that allows them to be strong. Yeah, stuff like that. Like, I think you could also apply that to, say, Sailor Moon. Like, Sailor Moon's just a normal girl, but then she also has, like... She has, like, the lineage from the Moon family. He was sent to Earth by Queen Serenity. Yeah, like, that's, like, I was thinking about that. Like, why, like... I mean, sure, you can also say that for, like, a lot of Western superheroes, like Superman. Like, Superman comes from a powerful alien race. But then you also have a bunch of those that, like, for every one Superman, there's also a bunch of... There's also a bunch of others that aren't like him. Like, you know, like, Batman's just a rich guy with a lot of cool gadgets. You've got, like... Iron Man is also kind of like that. Spider-Man got bitten by a spider. And there's no, like, bloodline shenanigans with them. So, yeah, like, the thought that I've had... the thought that I've had there is, like... I don't know how to phrase this. Like, obviously, wait, I put that box on the wrong layer. They made it weirder with Spider-Man. It was fated to happen. Okay, I guess I need to learn more about Spider-Man. Like, isn't it a bit... Like, obviously it's anime, it's fiction, we love it, it's fun. But yeah, the prevalence of this sort of, like, I guess, like, chosen one narrative. I'll just keep calling it the chosen one narrative because I can't think of a better name for it. Wouldn't it be a bit like discouraging? Marvel lore is overly convoluted because of all the multiple writers. Yeah, that must get quite confusing. Also, maybe, like, I guess tiring would be a word that I'd use for that trope. Like, you know, you always... Like, oh wow, they're descended from this super strong bloodline. Got anything new for us? I mean, isn't that like a lot of TV shows as well? Like all the different episodes are written in a different, like, are written by different writers. I love Bleach, but boy is that stupid. Is that really a big spoiler, or is it just like a regular spoiler? I've been thinking about watching Bleach, but given my efforts to finish One Piece, I'm not sure when I'll even start. Kinda a spoiler? Okay. Well... Given how long the anime is, I'll probably have forgotten about it. I mean, like, I'm out here, like, ranting about, like, being all disapproved of the, you know, the Chosen One narratives when one of my favorite series is literally JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Which is literally about a bloodline of, characters that are able to use stand power. I mean, they're not the only ones, like, I'm actually not sure what if anything, makes... I'm not actually sure what, if anything, differentiates the Joestars from anyone else. I mean, of course there's, like, the connection that they have, probably, like, that they're kind of... At least in JoJo you see the reason that they become that way. Like, you know, it's not just... Of course, I think it's, like, their propensity to using Hamon or stands. Like, I think when Baron Zeppeli meets Jonathan for the first time, he's like, wow, you're really good at this Hamon thing. Yeah, that's why you watch part 1. And then when it becomes, like, stands, I guess it becomes relevant in part 3 when, with, you know, Dio's generational beef with the Joestars. And then that just sort of haunts the narrative for every other JoJo. More like Hamon is powerful because of his vitality, he's built like a tank. He can even lift this rock! Okay, so, like, I guess, like, the Joestar family lineage is sort of important in a few ways. For one, their, natural abilities for using Hamon or stands, and two, like, the whole Dio thing. Like, Dio is... like, you know... the Dio thing just kinda sticks to the back of the narrative. Like, even when Dio himself isn't around, there's always somebody, like, there's always somebody that's connected to him when it comes to the villains. But then for part 7 and 8, I'm not actually sure about part 7 and 8. Yeah, part 7 is great. It's one of my favorites. Part 8 is a bit confusing at times, but also kind of fun to read. I actually kind of like Joe 2K, or Gappy as they call him, He's a goofy fella. I hope you don't mind me shortcutting my way through this computer. Angular shaped objects are annoying to draw, kind of. But of course I'm not just gonna, like if I need to make adjustments with my hand, then I will. Using a ruler. Like, if it's lines like these that I could probably easily draw. I find longer lines hard to draw, like, to a frustrating degree. So I prefer to, you know, use the line tool for those. So, but then for shorter lines, I'm okay with drawing them myself. Yeah, I guess in this case I'd bring out a ruler, but the computer shape is a bit curved. So that's a bit tricky. Let's look at my reference again. The computer. Rulers feel so arbitrary, but without them the minor inconveniences become major inconveniences. Yeah. Yeah, like the digital equivalent would probably be like the line tool. The line tool or the curve tool, yeah. There's like this weird slit in front of the computer. Hello. Hey, thanks for... Hey, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Let's look at the random... You just found my new favorite artist. Oh, sweet. What's the last book you gave up on and stopped reading? I always, like, I think more so, I think an easier question to answer would be, like, what the books do I have in my backlog? Like, I haven't had much time for reading, but that's more of a me problem than a reading problem. It's not a problem with the book itself. I'm sure that the book is very interesting. It's just that I have trouble keeping attention for a very long time, so I have a lot of books that I haven't finished. But I will finish them. I don't intend to keep my books unfinished for long. Like, I've heard people say that you could try audiobooks if reading is too difficult. Not sure. I mean, I've tried audiobooks before, but then I haven't listened to a whole lot of them. I dropped Dream of the Red Chamber at chapter 8 because I kept forgetting where I left off. That's me right now with like, I stopped reading Blue Lock for so long that I forgot where I ended. So now I'm frantically trying to find my place. I read a book every day, but now it's kinda boring. Yeah, I gotta get off the computer. I say while drawing a computer with a computer, while talking to strangers on the computer. Ah. I do have another ongoing book, but it's more of an encyclopedia than true book. Well, I think I could point my decline in reading from around the time I entered high school. Like, I was beginning to get less and less interested at books written for my age group. So I started reading, like... So I started reading, like, classic books instead. And then I guess ran out of classic books. Like, I guess a more reachable goal would be like a chapter daily. Like, back then I used to really enjoy reading, but now I haven't had much time to do so. As I mentioned. But for the specific titles, I have The Red and the Black, Rashomon, and 17 other stories. That, like, this is the book by Akutagawa that contains Hellscreen. There are other stories in the book that I plan to read. Like, specifically, Hellscreen is a part of a collection of stories called A World in Decay, the first of which is Rashomon. It also contains the other relevant story, The Spider's Thread. Like, the Spider's Thread is also one of the stories that Kanto 9 is based on, besides Hellscreen. So, yeah. I did read Hellscreen, but I haven't read a lot of the other ones yet. So, yeah. And, for Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. This is a book I've actually finished, how rare. Hellscreen is pretty short. Yeah, it's a short story. It's a collection of... It's part of a collection of other short stories. I'm just, like, looking at this to see if my line art actually looks okay. Da-da-da. That's okay. Ah, that looks terrible. Yeah, let's use the curve tool. Put me in a room away from civilization and a mountain of books. Do you like books with a side of pictographs or pure text? I don't mind either. Wait, I've run out of background music. This channel only has... Hello, welcome to Niche Internet. It's because she doesn't do React streams. I have done React streams before. To The Amazing Digital Circus, but there's only 8 episodes of The Amazing Digital Circus. Well, welcome to Niche Internet. Enjoy your stay. We play game OSTs and draw. I also play Project Moon games, among others. I'm looking for more music. Pokemon? Nah, I'll get copyright claimed. Like, I'm just, like, absolutely terrified of using Nintendo music. Let's go, Professor Layton. Alright, back to the old question asker. Wow, all of these questions are generic as heck. What's your go-to dance move? Okay, this is... This is an interesting one. Now, my model doesn't have the capabilities for dancing. I am only 2D as of now. Like, I can't actually dance, but if I am forced to dance, then I can do the it's... I don't know how to describe it, but it's a... Sinclair, you need to sleep. What is sleep? Okay, I don't know how to describe the move, but basically you get up, you stand up, and then you, and then you just, like... You just kind of, like, throw your hands up and down, like, woo! and then you like wave your head from side to side like yay! But you know, I had like times when I was interested in like K-pop dances or Vocaloid song dances, and then I tried to learn those dances. So yeah, I have dabbled in dancing, but I think I've forgotten a lot of those dances now. Actually, there is like one K-pop dance that I could probably still do from memory. Yeah, the dance to Shine by Pentagon. So yeah, just look that up. It's actually quite fun to do. I'll do nothing but A pose. Just go pose 28. do the pose 28. Woo! Oh no. Not a big fan of the circle tool. I hate the circle tool! I don't know why, I just feel weird using it. I like books with pure text, you can just let your imagination run wild. Yeah, that's true. Although, as a kid, I've read both, and I enjoyed both. Like, you know, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Like, that book has some drawings in it, but I didn't enjoy it any more or less than the book without drawings. Hello! Drawing looks great so far. I'll probably do the coloring, on a future stream. Of course, not too future, but yeah. I'll probably work on this offline too as well. So yeah, here it is so far. So yeah, here is the... Here's what we have so far. I tried my best. Yeah, this is a pretty large project. It's bigger than what I'm used to. But I think this looks alright. The coloring will be... I'll probably do it on the next stream. On, say... next week. Friday, maybe? Yeah, Friday is my next art stream. But then, that might end up becoming my... intervalo stream, so... Yeah, I'll do the intervalo next week, and then I'll finish this on Friday. Have you done traditional art? Well, yes, I have. A long time ago, I used to only do traditional art, but now I don't do it as much. Like, I bought some markers a long time ago, and they still work, so I did try to do some traditional art, and I guess it came out alright. Of course, I can't, Like, I can't really fetch the examples right now, but I'll try to make something else just to show that I can. Maybe I have like some sort of form of limited hand cam, so maybe I can do that on stream. But I don't want my tablet to be stained with marker, you know? Of course, I could probably just put like a paper over it. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end here. Additional art helped me understand anatomy. Oh, that's nice. So would you pull for new ego? Well, if the chat wills it. Like, you know, there are redeems on my Twitch that allow you to tell me to do things, one chief of which is to roll in the gacha. I don't know if YouTube has any similar features, but it would be nice if they did. Anywho. So yeah, I think this is a... So I think this is a good place to end the stream. I will, thank you guys for coming. I will see you all next time. Bye!